Okay, so in this part of the lesson, part three, before we even begin, what I would say to you is take a couple of minutes and try to do these three examples here on your own. So basically, hit pause, see how they turn out, and then when you're ready, hit play, and you can check your answers. All right. So, um, example number one. What I would do right away in this question is I would highlight the angle of reference and then highlight the sides. So the hypotenuse is across from the 90. We're not going to use that. Therefore, the x side is opposite the given angle, and 17 is the adjacent side. So opposite and adjacent should be the tan, right? That's TOA. The tangent of the angle is equal to the opposite over the adjacent. Okay, we cross multiply and you get x is equal to 17 tan 20. They want this to the nearest tenth. So I'll go to my calculator now. We're going to type in 17 times the tangent of 20, and that should be about 6.2. All right, in example number two, okay, I identify the angle. Therefore, the x is the hypotenuse. Again, that's across from the 90. And 8 is opposite the given angle. So opposite hypotenuse corresponds to sine. Sine of the angle is equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse. Remember, when you cross multiply, this is going to be 8 is equal to x sine 52. And you have to divide by the sine of 52 this time. So I go to my calculator now. I'm going to do 8 divided by the sine of 52. To the nearest tenth, that would be 10.2. And then in example number three, be mindful right away from the beginning. They want you to find the angle, okay? The 30 is going to be the hypotenuse. That's across from the 90. The 25 is adjacent to the given angle. So adjacent and hypotenuse is cosine. The cosine of the angle is equal to the adjacent over the hypotenuse. Remember what we said. When you want to find the angle, this is where we have to do the inverse. So the cosine inverse of 25 over 30 will give you the angle. And one more time, the way you go to that is you go to your calculator. We're going to press the second button, the second cosine of 25 divided by 30. That shows you the inverse. And to the nearest tenth, that should be 33.6 degrees. Okay. So x would be 33.6 degrees. All right, so to wrap it up, when do we use the inverse function? All right, the inverse function we typically use when we want to find the angle. Okay, so thanks for listening. If you have any questions, again, feel free to email me. Check out your notebook and feel free to watch the video again. And good luck. Talk to you soon.
I can learn to understand